then we'll come back.
Alrighty, Probe 1 going out to get in pirate mode, and here we go. Trozz against Mizu. If you want to introduce the players, Sejol?
Well, it's nice to see that Skype is as reliable as ever.
Are you there, or...?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm here.
Alright, introduce the players, go.
Trozz is the teal Zerg on the left-hand side, and Mizu is the purple Terran on the bottom right. And yeah, this is the grudge match for Mizu. This is his chance to make up for what happened to him in the Gem League.
Because he got pretty crushed, didn't he? Like, I remember that game they played on Killing Fields where I think Trozz just took a bunch of bases and Mizu pretty much never scouted them, right? Like, am I remembering
No,
that correctly?
Unless I'm much mistaken, I think that Mizu killed Trozz's main, and Trozz had already taken so many bases it didn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
And all he had built was Zerglings.
Alright, yeah. So, yeah, Mizu, I guess he has improved, I think, fairly significantly since the Gem League happened. Taking those games down off of Hawaiian Pig.
It seems like his APM has lowered as his skill has increased.
I don't know, he's still sitting at 500 right now. Like, it's pretty impressive spam, honestly. For someone who is so terrible. In the meantime, Trozz not really spamming at all at 150 APM. When I say not really spam, I mean 150 at this point of the game is still kind of spam, but not really. And looks like he's going to do that safe drone scout style again, which is fairly smart. It's good to see people actually playing a style which doesn't rely on their opponent doing something specific. And Mizu's actually going 2 racks here after Depot, so it's going to be I guess 2 racks Academy. I'm going to assume that yeah, he's going to drop a gas after he starts marine production. That's my guess anyway.
Well, what's interesting is this is the first time we've seen him wait until he builds a barracks before getting his gas.
That is a good point. Every other game he builds his gas like 3 minutes before his rack starts.
And then he only mines with 1 SCV.
He does have fairly impressive marine control, if I do remember correctly.
Yeah,
so
he also dematrixes quite well. Him and Tech27 are 2 players whose kind of macro has left a little bit to be desired, and whose marine micro and dematrixes have been flawless. Like, both of them can attack seemingly unassailable positions from time to time and really do well at it.
Right, I tore into a bottle of rum, but I don't remember why.
you're going to sound like a pirate for the next match.
Are a pirate. Do
That
we have
was-
any Reavers?
Well, I mean, it's TVZ, so...
There's no Protoss in the game, so if you're talking like a pirate, the only Reaver here would be you, given your accent. No, we don't.
Oh my gosh! So Joel not pulling any punches there.
Oh,
Calling
God.
out the terrible pirate accent of Probe 1.
Can
That
I
was
just say
bad.
that I'm really happy with Mizu's 2 racks?
Oh, look at that.
Tries taking his third at the back, natural mineral only. Pretty smart, you know. There's no reason not to. I guess it's a little bit more inconvenient to macro with, just because it's sort of out of the way. You know, you have to move your screen a long way, and it's going to mean a lot of Zerglings coming from that base. What?
Did you just drive your computer away?
No, my my housemate rides a motorbike, and he's going to work. So
Brilliant.
yeah, did I just ride my computer? Alright.
So, Mizu's going up to a third Rax, and
So this is getting all in. He's still at 450 APM, so... The thing is, this academy is so late. I mean,
He's got so much gas.
I don't know the timing specifically on one base Terran builds,
Clearly
just because
neither does
I
he.
never actually fucking see them, but he's gonna have like a lot of fucking Marines before he actually has Stim. Making a couple of medics now, but I mean Stim is so far off that he might just go without it. Like, might just walk over with unstimmed Marines and try and get something done here, because otherwise he's kind of wasting it here. He's going to end up having to go completely all in with this build, and I don't think that's a good plan, really, on this map. Just because it's so easy for Zerg to just defend on their, you know, 3, 4 bases, even 5 if they can glitch a drone through and get the double gas, you know. It looks like that's what Trozz is intending to do. Getting 4 Sunkens should be totally fine against any sort of
His
This
lair is
marine
nearly
boss.
halfway done already. Like, Trozz is... Oh wow, so Mizu scans and sees the lair morphing, so he should know that he either needs to go now or he's just going to get lurkered to pieces.
Yeah, but at this point, 4 sunks.
It's okay, he's built a fire bat.
The stim is almost done.
Sunk hits.
Stim is almost done. He's going to have a fair few medics with this too. It could potentially work. I honestly think he'd be better off just double expanding or something at this point. But we'll have to see what happens. He is
he's
moving
moving out
out, yeah.
instead.
Stim is finished. Should be starting range soon, I guess. But he's going to have to get a lot of damage done here. I think killing the natural would put him in good shape. But anything less than that, and I think he's significantly behind. And it's all
At
going
the
to come
same
down to how
time,
well he micros.
He is throwing down his eBay. Like, he knows that the lair means the spire is coming up soon. I can only assume the eBay is 4 turrets when that happens. So, like, he's running directly into those Sunkens. My god.
Yeah.
And the fire bat comes in against the Sunkens and lets the Marines take the Zerglings. It's an interesting approach. We'll have to see how it works out for him.
And maybe he's going to kill one Sunken. Just.
Beautiful. And his medics are all still alive as well, which is very important.
Trozz isn't actually targeting proper here. There's so many medics that these Marines are essentially almost immortal. Unless you actually
he's pushed
move.
straight through. The fire bat dies before he gets there. The last Marine dies. He's got 4
Mizu.
medics assaulting him in the line.
I honestly think if Mizu had literally just stood there and attack moved, that he could have actually killed that. Just because he had, like, each Marine had, like, a pocket healer. And they had enough healing to actually just mean that they didn't die, right? And the 2 Sunkens weren't targeting.
Medics. He has.
And here's the next
some
wave.
of that
and-
rebuild. But no, like he's not research. Oh, he's just researching U238 now, and he's picking up +1 ground or +1 infantry. So he's doing his best.
His
He's
medic
still building
ratio
the
is
books.
very interesting. When I say
one
interesting,
Yeah, 'cause, like, it's
like this is like it's a good party, but is that really the best combat squad? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yeah, so the +1's almost done. Turrets are coming up, and the racks are floating away because they're like, "Fuck it, you
Of course they
idiot!
are.
You
That
let
is-
us die. Fuck you." In the meantime, Trozz has no tech.
he's expanding. That's
Oh,
why
he has a
pulled the barracks
spire.
away from the
Alright,
ground.
I missed it. My bad.
He had to lift the barracks off so that he could expand in case he wasted his money building more Marines.
That's a good point. You know, if
His
you do
APM
lift the
is
racks
so high
off,
that he's not in full control anymore.
yeah, he's only at 350 now, so it's pretty weak, really. He's going to try and go back for more on these Sunkens, but unfortunately, Trozz smart enough just to build up a few more Sunkens, and I don't think he'll be able to bust it. And in the meantime,
he scans ahead and he sees exactly that.
yeah, Mutilist's coming in. He really needs to just come back and defend now, because otherwise he's going to lose all of his production here. He only has a
So
few
this is
scatter
interesting.
turrets.
Trozz immediately drops a Queen's Nest.
Could potentially be a hive rush. I
So
assume.
the turrets actually fend off the Mutalists. So the Mutalists come back and kill a single medic, but Lord knows he's got enough of those to not worry about missing a single one. But he comes back and defends the natural before the Mutalists get to it. They circle around. They'll probably get it now, but
Maybe
it's still nice to see.
Maybe it's not a hive rush. Maybe. Okay, so this is one of the strategies that I feel like don't see enough, just ever in this matchup, is that when you get a queen out, right, it's so cheap, and essentially it means that every time you attack a command center with the intention to kill it, you can do it in half the time. If Trozz just builds up enough mutas to actually just come in and right-click a command center down to half health, with a queen available to come in and infest it, that's like a free, dead, natural command center.
Yeah, I hate to rain on your parade, but he did just get Hive, and
Well,
he's
fuck
definitely
Trozz.
upgrading Carapace, so I really think it's going to be Ultras.
Fine.
But, you know,
Well-
your crazy Queen plan could be it.
Well,
Mizu
fine
is
then.
actually defending
Jesus.
against the Mutalists very well. Like, in the grand scheme of things, he could be losing an awful lot more to them. He's lost like 4 or 5 SCVs that I've seen, and fended the rest off with a couple of turrets and decent marine placement. Like, he's not doing too badly.
Trozz doesn't even have Zergling speed yet, actually. It's kind of interesting. Because he'll probably be in a position to get...
The Zerglings come in and
Cracklings,
immediately
yeah.
kill the SCV building the turret.
Okay, just started Zergling speed now, but he's definitely making a few Mutalisks, yeah. Like, a lot more, actually. Could be potentially be 2 groups worth. of mutas to do, and that's a little bit more than you normally would get. Normally you just get, you know, one lot of mutas, you harass and contain the Terrans, stop them from killing you while you get your tech up or whatever. But in this case, he's investing a lot in these mutas, and I don't know if it's a great idea.
Well, he's losing a lot of them just to the turrets.
Like Mizu is.
What's really interesting
everywhere.
is Mizu has built a rake of turrets, and that's really impressive, and it saved his SCVs from all of the muta harass, which is just great. But at the same time, he's got an SCV beside every turret from when they were built. So he's essentially lost just as many SCVs as he would have the first time.
Yeah. Randomly had an SCV in a bunker as well. That was kind of weird. It's actually not mining from his natural. Really needs, yeah, finally sending some SCVs over, but it's been a while, you know? Like, the natural's been done, like, since I started blabbing on about Queens. Like,
he was mining from the natural for a while, but it was the only place he didn't have turrets. When the mutas came in, they picked off 3 or 4, and then he bailed with the rest. It wasn't terrible.
Alright, and
he's also... and I'm not really sure what happened. How come Mizu has, like, 20 Marines in the middle of the map with a firebat, and the medics are just arriving now? I was wondering whether there are no medics.
Well, I guess... I mean, maybe they just got invited, or something like that?
No, I think he has enough medics to have them on a separate control group now.
Well, think about
really feeling too good about Trozz here.
Yeah, he's only got Mutalists, and there's like a lot of Marine Medic here. Like, this is enough to kill these Sunkens, I think. And it's going to be up to the micro here. Trozz not really doing much here.
Well, he's just lost a rake of medics for nothing. And he's not targeting, he's just soaking up bundles of damage from these Sunkens.
Oh, it's going to be tight though. I think Trozz might just have enough,
it's over. Unless if he backs up and just takes the muted this way. He's still into the Sunkens.
Oh,
not backed up enough. And he's back down to just medics.
So Mizu kind of just threw away his I mean, he held on really well against the mutas, and then just suicided everything against Sunkens again. I feel like Drops would have been a better choice.
He started going tank, like he's just now kicked up his marine production again. And he has the science facility on the way, he has the starport with the control tower in place. Like, once he gets a couple of science vessels out, I mean, the fact that Trozz has expanded to the kind of 1 o'clock-ish natural is great and everything, and he's got a drone there to take the 1 o'clock when he can, but a single decent irradiate while Trozz's attention isn't there, and Mizu's right back in good shape again. Like, admittedly, he has almost nothing to defend himself against these Zerglings, but still.
And the Defiler mount is up now. Should be going, I guess, into a Zergling Defiler sort of style. Doesn't have a Hydra Den though. Doesn't have a Hydra Den, doesn't have an Ultralisk Cavern, so I guess it's just going to be like a Muta Bling Defiler, I guess? I don't know, it's weird. And yeah, no other sort of tech buildings. He also completely oversaturated in his natural and has few SCVs in his main at all. It's looks like he's a little bit shaken up by just the way that his Mutalist play has done very, very little, apart from having Mizu suicide shit into his Sunkens.
Yeah, that's the strange thing is, like, the ultimate irony is, if Mizu had never scouted Trozz's base, he'd be in much better shape now. Like, if he didn't know where Trozz was, he'd be sitting at home and defending with his Marines and doing very well.
Yeah, instead, he would have like triple the Marines right now, and his vessel tank push would be a lot more scary.
And instead he's just flinging, like, just the Marines against that many Sunkens and then not targeting. Like,
yeah,
just eggs against a brick wall. I don't understand what the logic was, especially the second time when it was even more overbalanced than the first.
Interestingly, Trozz's micro is slipping a bit. He's actually floating 1,200 minerals.
He's been floating 1,000-ish minerals for a long while now.
Yeah,
like, I'm still surprised he hasn't taken that base to the top right yet.
Yeah, and Mizu's...
and just now he takes a gas at his third. Well, his third gas.
Yeah.
Oh, Mizu sends out 2 SCVs to try and take the bases at the top right and finds Trozz's kind of extra base.
And now Trozz is going to have to sunken these up, I think.
Yeah, and just as Trozz hatches drones at it as well, like, he sends the Zerglings in, but the truth is that, like, Mizu's now moving out, which is maybe the worst decision he could have made. Like, he should have just built a couple of firebats instead of deal with the things. Instead he's moving out with all of the stuff he has.
But yeah, there's Defilers up, and have they got Plague? I didn't actually notice.
Picking off the tank.
No, he's definitely not got Plague yet.
But that's not many Marines or anything. That's not an army capable of killing a Defiler-based army in TVZ. And I feel like this is fated to die quite quickly. taking a position here with the siege tanks, but that's just like so many Zerglings. He doesn't even need the swarm here, maybe. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Terran's pretty good. I forgot. Oh no, don't do this again, please. Man, Mizu makes some really terrible decisions. And here come, yeah, more Zerglings, and I mean, you just can't do this in TVZ in this point of the game. You can't move out with like 20 units and expect not to die. And Trozz is just macroing up. Oh god, the vessel! The vessel! He like comes up, he's like, hey guys! Hey guys, what's up?
And he sends the Mutalisks away. That's the best of it.
There were mutants on both sides of it.
He radiates a Zergling.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Because why wouldn't you?
And he's moving it back through the Mutalisk.
Because once again, why wouldn't you? And then Trozz moves the Mutalisks away bravely.
This vessel is like the biggest fucking boss. Like he's just like he rocks up like 20 minutes after the push, and he's like, "Hey guys, what's up? Heard you guys are pushing. You know, I just woke up from a hangover, and like everyone's dead." And he's like, "Well, fuck you, Zergling."
Oops,
and then he just walks away.
It's in the middle of the cloud. And
Oh
Trozz
no!
is splitting him by he's not getting anywhere.
This is like the least effective Mutasplit ever. But Mizu gets taken out. WW attempting to be Korean, even though I guess.
Can I just say, I love Mizu's affected Koreanness. He has a Western keyboard and he feels the need to type WW just so people know. Like
he's know that he's Korean, guys. Yeah, guys. I don't know if you've heard, but guys, Mizu's Korean.
Is he Korean?
I don't know. I think so.
I think he might be Japanese.
I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea. Mizu sounds kind of Jap though, doesn't it?
Mizu is a Japanese word, but
yeah. But man, that vessel, man. I mean, he just like he walked past like 12 Mutalisks, radiated his Zergling, and just left. He's like, well, fuck you guys. I'll go back home.
See, the problem is that people who, oh wow, probe, the people who who don't know our relationship with Mizu when we cast with him, it seems really vicious too. Like
it's all in good fun.
Very much meant in good humor.